Welcome to the April 2021 Energy Update. Some of the themes are creating anything is healing. April's affirmation: may the abundance of the Christ love fill my mind, soul, and body that brings healing in every manner. Rebirth and Resurrection, making our way home. We are still clearing out ancestral healings, traumas, wounds, but there's also renewal. Heart lifting and compassionate custodians. Magic and love, create, engage, and inspire. Calling all light workers, healers, and empaths. We have a beautiful, safe space called Unleash Your Soul's Purpose. Please join us every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, free on Zoom. The free 2021 Dream Vision Map number 2 happens April 10th, and it happens every 3 months. Please join us. Join us for our new moon and full moon ritual readings and healings. They happen twice a month. I'm Christine Gold, spiritual medium, intuitive energy coach, old soul healer, and soul purpose mentor. Please share, like, subscribe, and comment. And as well, book a one-on-one Reiki reveal session, healing, or mentorship. Healing begins where the ego ends. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome. This is April. No fool, no joke. I'm recording this on April 1st. I really wanted to hone in the energy that was going on for the month. I felt that was really important, really sacred. So yes, welcome. Thank you so much. This is the update. And, I basically just tune in to what's going on in the environment, kind of give an idea, a breakdown of what the energy will be. And of course, there's some themes around that as well. And we'll go over each one. But feel free to comment and let me know how or what you're feeling for April. Like, this is a co-creative and collaborative process. Let me know where you're from, if this is your first time watching me, or if you've been a loyal follower since the beginning. And I thank you so much for being here and spending your time, your screen time with me. Even, or maybe you're listening on, podcast as well. It might be audio. So all over the world, I'm sending you lots of love. And this is also, a holy week. I talked about this yesterday on podcast and live show, the power of healing your energy and, making our way home, essentially. And we're Palm Sunday, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, right? It's a pilgrimage. And we really made the big shifts from March. There's still some of that fiery energy. And yeah, the overall theme for April is fire. I mean, that's also an Aries energy, right? This is a new, as they say, a new calendar year as well on the astrological charts. Rebirth, the Phoenix energy. It's pretty intense. I just want to know, what you think about this month. I'm sure I already asked about that, but yes. And it's very interesting, what can come up out of, the beginning and the ending of the month. Sometimes in the middle, we get a little laggy, I guess, in a way. We're not sure what's going on. But here, we're going to dive in. Enough, Christine, quit talking. So yeah, creating anything is healing. And that picture in the intro, I just love little bunny and the eggs and, the grass is growing, the flowers, spring is definitely in the air. So really, we're just saying when we create anything, it's healing. Let something come through. Creating brings wounds up to clear. And then therefore, that's where the fire and that Phoenix energy comes in and burns it away. So, I guess what they're asking is, are you not sure about creating something, you're scared, there's some fear. What are people going to think? What if I make a mistake? What if I screw up? I say, who cares? Go for it. Have fun with it. We're all in this. I mean, I'm creating things I never thought of creating 2 years ago. And it just feels like it's a locomotive in a way. It's just, oh gosh, here we go. Thomas the Tank Engine. I think I can, right? It's that kind of energy is really coming up. All right. So please create. Don't, paint, write, sing, whatever it is. Let me know what you're creating. I want to hear about it. Okay. And how can we support you in creating something? Because there's the collaborative piece as well. You're not in this alone. And that's the law of attraction. And you're going to have so many synchronicities when the universe, through Christ consciousness, it's like it's lit up. It's like, ooh, okay, Christine is doing something. And we're going to send her things and weave it through space and time to fully support her and bring in the people, places, and things just magically appear. And yes, I'm going to pull a card with this as well. Pulling from the Energy Oracle deck. All right. So what card is supporting creating anything is healing? What kind of card, what kind of energy are we asking? Here we go. Oh, interesting. The Thinking Woman. The Thinking Woman. 4 and 7. That's 1 and 1 is 2. So yeah, it's really, she has a book. There's a lot of thought into this. There's that beautiful butterfly's transformations. She's got stacks of papers. So they're really asking you, and it's not just for women, but it's bringing that feminine, creative, collaborative, beautiful energy through, letting go of the ego and the masculine energy and really allowing the heart to flow through and go, this is what lights up my heart. This is my desire to create. Because in the background, you see, it looks old. Like, yeah, you have to let go of the old to bring in the new. So create something new. All right. So we have the Thinking Woman for the first theme. Second theme, Rebirth and Resurrection. Yes. It's really just coming in, bringing in, surrender, letting go. The brightest and lightest month so far for 2021 is relief of the mind. And it's going to be fast, but you're going to show up fast, but remember to get grounded too, okay, if it's a little off. But the rebirth is you. It's like breaking out of the cocoon, the butterfly, the transformation, the chrysalis period is over. We want to crack out of that egg. We're shedding our skin like a snake. We've got the skeletal. And like Christ is resurrected. So what does that look like for you? What does that feel like for you? Yeah, like our old identity. Electrical upgrade. Sometimes you're going to feel disoriented, scattered, but it's also exciting. All right. Timeline jumps and portals, maybe sometimes feeling a little bipolar for no reason. And I'm not, picking at that, but just feeling like out of your mind a little bit. And splits and awakenings and heart palpitations. You're getting like a bump lift. So across soul lifetimes, and healing accelerates with your permission. Healing accelerates with your permission. Healing is the path for all humans. Healing is the path for all humans, because you do have to remember we are here, right? We are in, as they say, in a meat suit, however you want to talk, right? But we're here, and this is our Earth school. I talked about in the podcast yesterday as well. So rebirth and resurrection. And what is the card to go with this? Again, I'm going to draw from the energy deck, talking about rebirth and resurrection. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for our highest good? For our highest good? For our highest good. There we go. Oh, yeah. Angel of balance. Yes. And if you think about it, the new moon is really only 10 days away. 4 and 8 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. This is a mind-body balance. You also have this ancestral energy. There's an elixir she's holding on to, bringing in your angels, your guides, your loved ones. A transmutation, I'm hearing. 0 point. I mean, the pyramids, they were used for great power to move I heard mountains, but move mountains. All right. So angel of balance, where can you balance everything out? And we had the full moon in Libra, and that was the scales, balancing the scales. So how can we balance everything out? And we're creating our abundant new moon blessings coming up, planting seeds, sowing the seeds. All right. We are moving along. All right. Let me know, guys, how you're feeling about this. Next one. I know we talked about it in March, ancestral healing and renewal. Okay. So just grabbing my quick notes here, because there was a lot to write about. So we are healing thousands of year-old grief and heartbreak. And wounds, they compress in an area, and that's why I work with Reiki and chakras and aura and colors, because it's our life force. So when we figure it out, when we heal all of those parts of ourselves, that is our vital life force energy opening up. And it's time to drop it. It's not ours. That's the biggest message. It's time to drop it. It's not ours. It's not ours. And know that you're not your history. And you are declaring and decreeing and affirming that you are breaking this across all timelines. No more ancestral crap. No more. It stops with you. You're brave enough to step into this. That's why you're here. We're all here for this, right? So let's connect and renew and show that, we are just bringing in our authentic selves, connections, and coming together even more, meeting more of that soul family. I heard the spark family, the people that light you up. Woo, oh, I really like that person. Oh, yay. I had a meeting earlier, and he was like, I just love your unicorn. What's her name? It's like, oh my goodness. That's a golden intersection. The universe is going, boom, here's a person, right? And maybe you're letting go of people but you're struggling with it because you're so used to accommodating. No more. Let it go. Not saying, oh, I don't like you people anymore. I'm saying, I'm going to spend my energy over here now because you've taught me a lot, and maybe there's still something there, but now it's time to look at something else and to upgrade. And you're having a growth area, right? Your soul family. This is your next learning, your next level up. If you want to talk about levels and ascending and all that, you're rising in consciousness. Yes. All right. I love that. Love, love, love. Okay. So now we're going to move on to, got to remember to talk into the microphone. The self-care deck for ancestral healing and renewal. What do we need to know about this? What types of things do we need to mitigate and to bring in for ancestral healing and renewal? For ancestral healing and renewal. Oh, yeah. Passion. Look at the girl. She's wearing a golden dress. Gold transmutes all timelines. Look at the electricity in the background, the lightning, the gates, the dove. The dove is peace and purity. That's a symbol for God right there. They're talking that she's playing a piano. So they're talking about resurrecting a childhood dream and letting your passions take flight. So maybe there's something in the family that is yet to be done, and you're the one to do it. Or maybe you were told by your family, oh, that's a silly dream, you'll never do it, or you're too dumb, or whatever it was. You're saying, I'm stepping fully into my authentic self, and I'm resurrecting. I mean, that was the last theme, was rebirth and resurrection. So I love this. Passion. Where's your passion? Find your passion. What are you passionate about? And how do you know? When I talk to clients, their whole energy changes when I ask them about certain things. And I'm like, see how your body changed, your eyes lit up, you smiled, your whole body just opened up. Then you know you're keep going. You know, this is amazing. This is amazing. All right. So, what is the next? Heart lifting and compassionate custodians. This one's a little heavy. You know, healers, light workers, way showers, changers. We're here for one specific reason: to lift hearts, to be mindful, to be of loving service and compassionate and empathetic and guiding and being the custodian, or not really the caregiver, because then if you're a people pleaser, you will fall back into something, right? You got to be very aware. It's a creational energy, the new, creating now, the fairy wow. Very wow. Creating boldly right now to October as well. So how can you do that? How can you push forward and express that? Stay in the present, and magic is in everything. Reconnect, the alchemical. You are the creator, right? So yes, raising hearts, raising compassion through love and forgiveness work. I think of a Ho'oponopono prayer. You know, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. I mean, that's very simple to do. And yeah, there's also, I'm hearing people from the past coming up as well. And you know what, really look at it. There might not even be something there anymore. I mean, maybe it happened in grade 5. And I mean, 40 years later, 40, there might not be anything there anymore, but you can connect. But I'm just noticing some people from like my childhood are popping up, and just like, okay, what's going on here? So something to revisit or relook at, but you know, many times it's not. So be very compassionate with that as well. All right. And we're going to pick one more from the self-care deck in regards to heart lifting and compassionate custodians. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about heart lifting and compassionate custodians? What act of self-love and self-care will help integrate this? Relaxation, which is a great message even for me, that you cannot do everything. You cannot do everything, and allow yourself to be lazy. And lazy is not a bad word. And look, there's a butterfly in the water, and it looks like there's lotuses in the water, and she's on a boat, and she's wrapped in a weighted blanket per se, because she needs really good sleep. So it's okay to do nothing. You need those times to ground and recharge and renew. And then you're able to turn around and go, how may I serve? And I'm ready to lift hearts and be compassionate and guide others through whatever they're going through. Yes. So don't forget about yourself, please. That's very, very, very important to refuel and recharge. All right. Wow. Okay. Magic and love, magic and love, magic and love. I'm thinking of Saturday Night Live, or was it In Living Color? Remember that show? Funny. All right. Gosh, magic and love. Yes. Magic is in everything. Magic is in everything we see and we feel and we know and we taste and we touch. Knowing that we're in a magical world. Now, if the world is on the end of your nose, you're not going to see anything, right? So you have to expand. Love is expansive. Magic is expansive. I think of, I had posted something about magic and the mind, and Oh, yes. You know, your mind is magic, or, you know, you have everything you need in regards to your mind, but the magic part is the wand, and you are the wand, right? You resurrect, you rebirth, you heal, you renew, you heart lift, you compassionately, guide people, and whoever it happens to be. So really, create and generate your gifts, light up the world, light up the world. I've been seeing that a lot. I've seen a lot of my acquaintances, friends, online in doing beautiful things. And I think it's fantastic. And we need to support all of that. So, just find ways to support each other and really know that in your softness, the mother energy is power. That's where you're going to find your greatest power. That's where you're going to find your greatest power. And it is sacred. And it's really all about God first. And the language of oneness. The language of oneness. All right. Woo. And I did share an affirmation as well on my page. I don't know if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, but head on over. And I created an affirmation for April. May the abundance of the Christ love fill my mind, my soul, and body. That brings healing in every manner. May the abundance of the Christ love fill my mind, soul, and body. That brings healing in every manner. And this is from Edgar Cayce, which I love Edgar Cayce, everything, the Sleeping Prophet. I talk about him all the time, but if you're not sure who he is, go check him out. Wise beyond his years. And he did so much for so many people. All right. A few items here. This is coming up every Saturday, Unleash Your Soul's Purpose. I'd love to see you there on Zoom. It's completely free. It's a safe space for empaths, healers, and light workers. And you're going to meet some beautiful souls there. As well, April 10th, and that's 9 days away, depending on where you are, at 10 a.m., Dream Vision Map, number 2. So if you haven't even created an intention or a vision for your 2021, don't fret. You can still catch up. It's all good. This map is a blueprint, and, it's for you just to be mindful of, and you can create it digitally or on paper or poster board or however you want to do it. I'd love to see you there. All the links will be listed below as well. And of course, the new moon, ritual readings and healings coming up April 11th at 4 p.m. Pacific. Feel free to join that. It is free as well. It is donation-based, which is always appreciated because it helps me serve others and create this free content that I put out twice a week as well. And as always, we have the Power of 8 group mentorship and a one-on-one intuitive mentorship. So comment mentorship if you're looking for more information on that. I will send it to you. Gosh, what a month this is going to be. It's fire, it's rebirth, resurrection, renewal, ancestral healing, heart lifting, making our way home, the magic, your authenticity, the love, compassionate custodians. Well, I am so looking forward to this month. And I would love to hear from you, whether it's through YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or however you find me on podcast. I appreciate everything you do. As well, if you'd like to sign up for my monthly soul letter, you receive a discount on your first reading or healing with me. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much love. Please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care.